A very, very warm welcome to you. This is your Ultimate Thursday Plan. My name is Koi Kabala. Karibu sana, Sports Central.
And of course, my name's Mike Mondo. Stay right there for your weekly fix of sports action. What a show we have in store for you. And speaking of that show today, Mambo ni kuchafua chafua, as we get to hang out with Shafi Bakari from the Kenya Police boxing team.
And we also get to catch up with the very impressive and explosive Kenya and Impala Saracen scrum half, Samson Onsomu.
And right after that, we get in on the Dressage Championships that was held courtesy of the International Equestrian Federation. All that and so much more lined up, but first let's take a look at what's up next. Firstly, on to the good stuff, and it's all about faith in our past, present and future sports heroes with the launch of the Tujiamini campaign, which looks to call to action every Kenyan to support our heroes past, present and future.
The Tujiamini campaign by SportPesa aims to do three things. 1. Inspire young sportsmen and sportswomen to aim for the world stage in their disciplines. 2. To urge stakeholders to do what they must to improve the sports ecosystem. And 3, and most importantly, rally the public to believe in and support sportsmen and sportswomen whenever they are in the field. No stone should be left unturned in nurturing the sports sector and ensuring it flourishes. My rallying call to all stakeholders, all sports stakeholders today and the public is to play their role, however small, in setting the stage for the stars and starlets coming up after all the Kenyan heroes. I want to now declare the Tujiamini campaign officially launched.
SportPesa has come to the realization that the country is producing a lot of talent. Those that we see very shortly, those that live in the game and don't have any kind of support. This is an initiative that will help both raising that talent and taking care of the talent after the time is done. And I think as a sports person, I think that is the sort of support we've always needed. You know, sometimes just sponsorship and not following up with the talent is almost fruitless.
I would like to thank the SportPesa Tujiamini campaign, which they have started now. I'd like to ask them, we sit down and have a plan. How can we move to be able to tap the talent in this country and train them to be the best and bring them to be the best sportsmen in this country.
Feel free to share with us individuals and teams who have carried high the Kenyan flag over the years. Remember to use the hashtag Tujiamini and hashtag SportsCentralKE. On to the SportPesa Super 8 Premier League, and this time round it's the west side of Nairobi County smiling as Kawangware United are confirmed champions in waiting for the 2017 season of the SportPesa Super 8 Premier League. The all-important victory couldn't have come against a better opponent, as it was the defending champions Kayole Asubuhi who stood between the boys from Kawangware and the trophy. In the end, it was a solitary Victor John goal minutes before the interval, which ensured that Kawangware United lay claim to the SportPesa Super 8 Premier League.
Champions aren't made in the gym. They have to have something deep inside of them, a vision, a dream, a will, so to speak. Because even if they have the skill, well, the will has to be stronger than that skill. At least according to one of the legends, Muhammad Ali.
Well, deep stuff.
Absolutely.
Pat on the back to you. I guess that has something to do with our next story. Well, we get to hang out with the explosive Shafi Bakari. He is a member of the Chafua Chafua boxing team. He's going to tell us more about the sport. Have a look.
Kwa majina naitwa Shafi Bakari Hassan na mimi ni mwanandondi, nachezea klabu ya Chafua Chafua Police. Nachezea uzani wa kilo 49 light flyweight. Boxing nilianza nikiwa mdogo sana, nikiwa toka darasa la kwanza, na kitu ilionifanya niweze kucheza mchezo huu, kwanza kabisa kabla niucheze nilikuwa tu mitaani cheza boli, mpira, ila marafiki ambao wengi nilikuwa nikifuatana nao ndio walikuwa kucheza mchezo wa boxing. Sasa wao ndio walinifanya mimi nikapata kivutio kutoka kwao. Kienda gym, coach naye kule alikuwa akiniambia nisiwahi kosa kwa sababu kuna kitu ndani yangu anaona. So bora nitie bidii, nikuwe mvumilivu na nitakuja kufaulu siku moja. Nikaa na train, ndio kaja nikaipata game moja ya kuja huku Nairobi, ilikuwa ni selection. Nilikuja kucheza selection na nikashinda selection, nikaweza kuja kuwakilisha Kenya, ilikuwa ni Commonwealth. Ilikuwa ni 2011. Commonwealth, kwenda England kurudi. Sasa ilikuwa kila moja ashaniangazia katika huu mchezo wangu naocheza. Baada ya kurudi niliitwa na watu wa polisi wakaweza kunichukua, ndio nikaanza kuwachezea. Na nashukuru kwa ndondi juu nilicheza, nilichukulia kama kazi kwangu. Siku ati ni zoezi tu ama ni mchezo naweza cheza. Mimi niliweka kama kazi na nikaitilia bidii, nilikuwa kila siku na uvumilivu. Na nashukuru hii ndondi ndio imeweza nipatia kazi. Sasa naona inaweza nipatia vitu vingi zaidi. Kama imeweza nipatia kazi, basi kuna uwezekano wa kuweza nipatia vitu vingi na zaidi ya hii kazi niliyopata. Boxing imenipatia mafanikio, kuweza kunipatia nafasi ya kuweza kushiriki michezo ya nje. Ndo hivi nikaja nikapata tena, nikaweza kufaulu kuingia katika national team hii ya senior. Nikaweza kwenda nao, ilikuwa ni Congo, All Africa, ilikuwa ni African Championship. Sasa naona nimeweza kuachieve kwa sababu wakati nilivyoenda youth sikuweza kurudi na medali, ila nilivyoenda hii African Championship nikajaliwa, nikaweza kupata medali ya bronze. Upinzani wa hapa Kenya ni katika hivi vilabu, ni vilabu viwili wa vinapeana upinzani mkubwa sana, KDF na polisi. Kila mmoja anakuwa na ile hamu na tamaa ya kuweza kutaka kupata hichi kitu. Sasa inakuwa upinzani wao na wetu sisi ni mkubwa sana. Azimio langu katika mchezo, nataka nifike mahali kama kina Benson Gicharu alipofikia. Naomba nifike Olympic na inshallah najua Mungu atanilinda na niongoze, anipe maarifa zaidi ili niweze kufika kama hao mahali wamefikia. Mashabiki wangu wananipatia morale kuweza kuzidi kufanya kitu, kwa sababu kila ninapoenda game wanafurahi kuniona ninavyocheza na ninavyofanya, yani kama inakuwa kitu kizuri sana. Wanazidi kunipatia morale, wananiambia nisiache. Familia yangu ambaye ni mke wangu ananipea pia morale saa zingine nikiwa imefika wakati wa mchezo. Ushauri wangu kwa wale wako nje hapo, wanaweza waambia kwamba boxing si mchezo hatari, wala boxing si mchezo wa kuua. Boxing ni mchezo kama michezo mingine. So kama mtu anaweza pata time, anaweza kuja na anaweza ona uzuri wa huu boxing. Kwa sasa hivi mchezo umekuwa mzuri baada ya udhamini kuingilia kati watu wa SportPesa, kwa sababu imekuwa unapata saa umecheza, umekuja umetoka nini, unatoka na mazawadi, labda hapo umepata kitu kidogo kwa huu mchezo. Sasa wamedhamini vizuri na kidogo inaleta bidii kwa watu. Juu mtu anaweza ng'ang'ana, najua baada ya mwisho wake kuna mazao anaweza pata.
This is a gentleman who loves boxing from the bottom of his heart.
We are very proud, but remember that fits in exactly with what we are doing for sport, and we are seeing boxing also accelerating to the days we used to have people participating in the Olympics. We used to have boxers getting medals in the Olympics. We're looking forward for the day then we'll get back to when Kenya performs so well internationally.
Shukrani sana kwa mashabiki wangu, mahali ninapokanyaga wanakanyaga na mimi.
Welcome back, and just in case you are joining in, you're watching Sports Central, and this is that show that guarantees your weekly fix of sports action.
And as we await the Four Nations tournament that will be held in Hong Kong later this year, we get to meet a very impressive young man, Samson Onsomu. Samson is a scrum half who has been instrumental in the last 8 test matches that Kenya has played. Let's meet him.
It started when I was 15, and then I came to Impala under the late Coach Stuma. And that time we were not actually into rugby as we are right now. We wanted to play rugby because every other Sunday we'll go, after training, we were given snacks. So that back then we were playing rugby for snacks probably. Yeah. But again, it got into us. I think I know a few guys who continued playing rugby until now and played for the national team. I've only played for Impala, and then I was called up for Kenya 7s and then Kenya 15s. To me, Impala is a family. I regard it as a family, not a club. Like right now, guys are on scholarships. They guide you through life. So that after rugby, there's something you're doing, or your life is, in a better position. A scrum half is basically a number 9 in 15s. And I think he forms part of the core of the team. Basically, he's supposed to control, just like a traffic police, you control traffic and you make sure that you organize the game. First, we have the structure of the team. So that's what the coach gave us. And then now we have the teammates. So I think the best thing you're supposed to think about is how do you connect the two. You have this big guy, you have this speedy guy, and the coach wants you to play this way. So you try and bring all that together so that the team can win. The games we've won the games we've won with big margins, and I think I can say is it's been a good season for us, all thanks to my teammates and the management. Before the game, what goes through my mind is, of course, the butterflies. We're only human, but you just you run the game. You try and run the game in your mind, and different situations in the game. If it's a ruck at the 22, probably if it's a scrum down at the halfway line, is it a maul? What do you do? Just keep track of what you're supposed to do and just focus. Everyone does it different. But I think now when you get to the pitch, it's just instincts. The best try I've scored for Kenya is against Germany. The one we played with Darwin at the wing, and then he brought it back to me. I think that was a superb try. I think it was Patrice the ball, and then Patrice gave to Darwin. Darwin broke the first tackle. He was caught, and then he released the ball to me. That was, I was alone with I think 40 meters to go and no one in front of me, and then I just had to sprint to try line. We actually working very hard to qualify for the World Cup next year. So that's my main target right now. The best number 9s I've seen in my career is, I start with Tomasi Kama. He used to play for New Zealand Sevens. And again, I stick to New Zealand. We have Aaron Smith, who also plays well. And locally, I won't say a scrum half, but I'll say I like the way Colin Sinjara play. To me, he inspires me every other time. it's all about what you want, first of all, and how you want it, and when do you want it. And so you just focus on that. So, I mean, you have to believe in everything you do. People say I'm small, people say probably they don't understand how I score, how I get through the big men. Each and every person actually has something that he can do. Be it rugby, be it hockey, be it studies. Yeah, so if you decide and you're sure you want to go for it, please believe and go for it. There's a lot of talent in Kenya. We just need to tap them out. This is Samson Onsom, scrummer for Kenya Simbas, and you're watching Sports Central. Keep it locked.
Well, what an impressive player. I love the game he played against Hong Kong. Super key man, I think, for the Kenyan team.
Absolutely. And actually, I love this picture because, I mean, Samson is a small guy, which is ironic because Samson in the Bible was, you know, that guy. But you look at him, as tiny as he is, he's got all these big guys surrounding him, but he's doing his thing. I love it. It's a powerful photo. Yes.
You need to check him out, but he's got a little strand at the back of his head.
Just like the biblical Samson, the power is in the hair.
And well, from rugby to a less aggressive sport, in this case, we take a look at dressage. Of course, the Tri-Nations Championships was recently held in Nairobi.
Now, dressage is an equestrian sport whereby a horse and a rider take part in a series of predetermined movements which they actually perform from memory. Now, some argue this is the highest expression of horse riding. Take a look.
Dressage has many different definitions, but in my opinion, it is the communication between horse and rider, including gymnastic exercises, which will then be transferred into the arena, and this is what we see actually happening later on. The level in Kenya itself, you can say it goes from preliminary up to elementary medium. So that means preliminary is the most easiest test, where also children can exercise their skills and can show that they are able to ride what we call from marker to marker. This program and competition was created by the FEI, the Fédération Équitation Internationale, to help developing country to have their own international competition, to encourage them to invest in the sport and to look out for new talents.
We are actually training our youngsters to get ready to qualify for the African Youth Games, which will be run next year. We're also training them to hopefully qualify as the Kenyan participant for the Youth Olympic Games. So that's very exciting, and that's no mean feat, because these kids will have to jump 1.30 meters, which is high.
We see, for example, a young Roger Muthuma who was not really interested in dressage before, but just with the training he had, he showed so nice skills and he performed so well. So we want to show more that there is no big science involved. It's just dedication and passion, and especially the complicity with a horse, which then leads to such big skills like Roger, for example, showed us today. I'm very happy what I saw today. It's amazing. I came across a lot of really talented riders. So there is definitely more room for development, which we are working very hard on it. But I'm sure this challenge will be a good success, but next year's challenge will be even a bigger success. I'm absolutely for it.
Well, it is time for us to wrap it up on Sports Central. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this show. Hey, remember, if you want to catch episodes of the show, you can do so on our YouTube channel. And if you do want to have a chat with us, go ahead and hit us up on the social.
Absolutely. But before we leave, how about we leave you with this week's Internet Find? Until next time, keep it Sports Central.